We have lost our ability to be bored, to daydream. I really believe that. And the culprit is that cell phone that I'm using to record this. You know, with the advent of cell phones, I think a whole generation has lost the ability to daydream, to be bored. And to be bored is not a negative thing. It doesn't have to be. Some of our most creative minds came up with ideas by being bored, by sitting under an apple tree or something like that. I've had some of my best ideas while I was just daydreaming or thinking. A lot of them come in the morning when I'm just waking up and I'm laying in bed just thinking before I get up, waking up, and ideas come to me. I think there's something in our mind that gets, our creative mind that awakens when you have that time where it's not being stimulated by, outdoor influences or outside influences. The phone, our TVs. I think that I saw a stat where the average person is on his cell phone 4 to 5 times, hours a day. That's a lot of time spent looking at a screen when you take into consideration all the other things you have to do in your life. Go to work, wake up, eat, all the things you have to do, and then you spend 4 to 5 hours of those days on your phone. Used to be a lot of that time was spent daydreaming or thinking. I come out here in the morning, and I'm not going to say I'm perfect because I do it a lot. I come out here and I try to have my coffee and use that time for thinking and daydreaming or coming up with ideas. And now and then I find myself with my phone, and I almost get angry at myself because I find myself out here outdoors and I'm streaming some stupid reel. And it's just a habit. I think it's a habit we all have. We've all gotten used to our phones. They're an extension of us now, and I'm just wondering if that's a good thing or not. I'm not going to say it's bad or good, but I grew up without a cell phone, and those are some of the best memories of my life. I wonder how many people are going to go through their life with memories that aren't so... how many memories are you going to have of the phone, that 4 or 5 hours a day you spend on the phone looking at it? What kind of memories are those creating for you? Rather, when I was a kid and I didn't have one, being out doing certain things, exploring some of the adventures that you do, none of those involve looking at reels or your phone, right? So, and I'm not saying that everybody should get rid of phones. I love my cell phone. It is something that we rely on. But I think a lot of us could spend a little bit more time daydreaming. Just, putting everything down and being bored. Thinking. I think a lot of that is lost nowadays. Between everything we do and on television and all the entertainment and the things that we use to stimulate ourselves, we rarely, I think maybe our generation spends a little more time, still daydreaming or thinking. But I think about my kids or my grandkids and how they've grown up with almost continuous stimulation, and how it's affecting the way, I guess, humanity turns out. How are we going to change as humans if our behavior changes that much to where our attention spans are so short, which they appear to be now. I know now that, between what they're saying now is that with TikTok and everything, that attention spans are becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. And if you're doing something like this, a YouTube channel, they tell you, if you don't capture your viewers within the first 30 seconds, they're gone. It's just the way it is now. People don't want to sit through something. They don't want to get bored. I don't know. I think there's something to be said about just being bored. Taking the time to be with your own thoughts for a while and just not have to look at something else. Take a little time to daydream. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Dennis. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you back. Take care.